Welcome back to Super Mega Baseball. It's episode 66. We're still trying to clinch the playoffs, and we can possibly do that with a victory today. We're against the last place Wide Loads. They're 2-12. So Andrew Johnson on the mound, and that is a quick gapper into right center. They only have 2 wins, and they have 2 bases here on the first batter. Okay. So last game, we had our winning streak finally snapped at 8 games. So we're trying to get on track and not have a losing streak. We haven't had a losing streak yet this season. We have 3 losses. Looking for the first out of the day. The changeup gets it. Hack liner. Look at those ratings. And a hard hit grounder. That'll keep the runner at first, and it's the second out. Chimo Gaspar against Andrew Johnson. Looks at strike 1. Good curveball. And that fastball runs a bit too inside. And that is lifted foul. So we're going to go to that slider. Look for strike 3. Oh, man, that's a nasty pitch right there. Can he hit it twice in a row? He can. But ground ball to Andrew Ross. And after that leadoff double, they don't get anything more. Last episode was one of our worst hitting performances I thought of the entire season. So today I want a big response from Flash Jackson and everybody else. But like tends to happen, we don't get off to the best start there. And now a ground ball to first. Trying to jump on some pitches I like here, and it's not working. All right, Leon. Let's lay off those, get ahead in the count. There we go. 3-0 to Daniels, who hasn't had the best hitting season. And he ends up walking here on 4 pitches. A runner aboard for Maurice Manning, whose average is now below 300. And now Lundberg struggling to find the zone. That's like 6 straight balls. Oh, that somehow clipped the corner, apparently. That is into the gap and gets down. Go to third, Leon. They're not going to make that throw. First and third, 2 outs. Andrew Ross. He's now second in batting average. Gives this one a ride. And it's not going far enough. Why can't I power swing anymore? Maybe I have to take a closer look at my power timing there, my load-ups, to see if I'm hitting it with less power. Just that way. Because we're not hitting home runs this year. But I am making good contact in these episodes. Nonetheless, we are scoreless into the second and quickly have 2 outs. So Olaf Beerson will try to make something happen. There's strike 1. The slider. He won't chase. And the screwball. There we go. 2-seamer on the corner. And that is grounded for Starks. Scoreless inning number 2 for Andrew Johnson. Now, after 8 games, or however many it was, with not changing my lineup, I did change it last episode to move up Starks 1 spot. I decided to put it back to where it was and see if that helps us get on track today. Corey Boyd, then Darren Rose, then Jonathan Starks this inning. And Boyd nearly has extra bases. Come on. I cannot lay back on these pitches anymore. Popped up. So Corey Boyd pops out here to start the second for us, and here is Darren Rose. Just barely keeping the average above 200 as he lines out. Now it's Jonathan Starks. And that is going down the line again. Like last episode, I was really late with lefties, and that's kind of happening here again. 1-1. A lot of pitches outside the zone. And a good one there as Starks reaches on the infield single. But now it's Andrew Johnson. Good pitch, but oh man, I thought he'd steal it. Should have swung. Harmony Strauss leads off the third and pops up for Starks. So that means I have to go hit again with Andrew Johnson next inning. Latoya Lundberg, those are some really low ratings. Here's a fastball looking for strike 3, and it's popped up for Daniels. Get out of the way, ump, and he makes the catch. Janice Friedman grounds to Ross, and that's another quick half inning. Here we go, Andrew. Johnson! I thought that would get through. But it doesn't, and here's Flash. 85 power. I'm paying more attention to that now. There we go. 74 power lining out. And Lance Adams is up. Maybe I am doing it too early. 95 there. Trying to adjust my timing, then I swing at a horrible pitch. One fix at a time, I guess. Darcy Hicks into right center, and Corey Boyd makes the catch. A lot of just quick one-pitch outs here. And we could have another one as Starks records the out. Now Chimo Gaspar. And a rocket to short that ends the top of the 4th inning. They are not staying on the field very long. Okay, Leon. 1-1. There we go. Okay. See, I chased, but I had the power to do something with it. So there's Daniels reaching on a single. And now Maurice Manning. Come on, Maurice. 1-1. His timing now feels weird. 3-1 count. And now it's full. Barely made contact, and that is a double play. I reached for ball 4. And that brings up Andrew Ross. Come on, Ross. Bad swing there. Now a 2-strike count. Lay off that one. And a soft grounder. That's foul. So we'll keep this going. Trying to make something happen with 2 outs. And it's a ground ball to second. 4 scoreless innings to begin today's episode. A lot of low-scoring games these last handful of videos. As we get a quick out in the 5th. Eloroids. They gotta start making Johnson use some pitches now. That's another 1-pitch out. Olaf Beerson. And it's a 3-pitch inning. Oh man, I thought I might throw that one into the dugout. But we go to Corey Boyd. Come on, Corey. There we go! 80 power and a perfect swing. Can he get to second in time? Yes. It's a leadoff double. Now, it's time for us to get our first run. Darren Rose is next. And he's going down the line. Back-to-back extra base hits to start the 5th. I like it. Now, Starks, it's your turn. Let's go down right field line. How about up the middle for a base hit? Let's send Rose home. It's a slow roller. And it's 2-0 on 3 straight hits. But now the bottom of our order. And I'm just trying to advance him there. And that's what I did. Flash Jackson. Whoops. Bad swing there. Ground ball. And they advance Starks. But now 2 outs as we try to get our 3rd run of the inning. Lance Adams 0 for 2. How about that line out? But hey, we're in front now. 2-0 Beewolves as that's going to be, looks like a base. A single for Strauss. What is that, their second hit? Uh-oh. Double play ball. Thank you very much. Janice Friedman led the game with a double. And now rips one for Lance, who records the 3rd out. Daniels 1 for 1 with a walk. Hard hit ground ball to short. And that is the first out of the 6th. bringing up Maurice Manning. Oh, man. 29 power, though. We're not seeing like those 80s as often anymore. So it's Andrew Ross. 85, but I was too far underneath it. Sky high pop-up. And the third out. Here's Hicks. Lifted into right. That's going 4. And it leaves the yard. Good swing, going opposite field as they get 1 run. It's now 2-1. That was a no-doubter. It's okay, Andrew. Hack liners next. Have to avoid his power as well. Wow. There's a good little swing there. Now 0-2. Another good one. Better go with that slider outside. Down first baseline and a line out. Ross has done a really good job defensively. And that is lifted for Boyd and right. And he's able to get underneath it. Wade Hobbs lining into center, and it gets down in front of Flash, barely. I've been asked, by the way, how I know where the ball's going to go when it's like in the outfield or whatever. And basically, if you follow the shadow and the speed at which it's moving, you can kind of get used to it. Maybe not your first couple of games, but if you're playing this game, just start watching the shadow. That's all you can really pay attention to. The players will move on their own to give you some indication of where you have to go, but from there you do want to help them out and track the velocity of the ball and see if you can get them to the spot faster. Otherwise, there's a higher chance of an error. So, bottom 7. Corey Boyd grounding back to the pitcher with 36 power. Now it's Darren Rose. We'll lay off that pitch. But not that one. Line out. Starks. That's going into the gap for extra bases. His double just came an inning too late. Or is it a double? We're going 3. And Starks reaches with a 2-out triple. Do I want to get into our bullpen? I think I do. I will attempt to get another run here. Come on, Maurice. Manning into center, it all pays off. A base hit makes it 3-1. So we'll see a new pitcher come into the game. Here's Flash Jackson. Watch out. 45 power. He might actually beat this one out. Oh, they go to second instead. I always forget about that. So I'm going to call on, let's see, I'm going to bring in Evan Newton. He had 2 really good innings of work last episode, so I trust him most to be the setup man. As that is another easy unassisted play by Ross. Now Harmony Strauss pops one into the seats. Slider underneath it, popped up for Evan Newton. And Evan makes the second out. Latoya Lumberg. These might be the worst hitting ratings I've ever seen. In last game we saw maybe the best hitting ratings for a pitcher that I've ever seen. Nice play, Evan. So we go bottom 8 looking for any more insurance runs. It's Lance Adams. There we go, 95 power. Get out of here! Or at least go off the wall. I think that slight adjustment to my timing is going to really help. That happened on the Maurice Hudson single. It happened right there. Now Leon Daniels' turn. Up the middle, and I just going back to second. I thought she might tag him or something, so at least we have 2 aboard. Oh, man! This is getting better now. The contact's improving, surely. 1-1. Oh, come on, Maurice. Come on now. You're better than that, Maurice. Let's go to third. If they have to make 2 throws, if it's a situation where they have to hit a cutoff man, they probably can't get you on a tag up. In many cases. Most cases, I'd say. Andrew Ross lines out. Okay. Corey Boyd, it's up to you, buddy. Or, Yeah, I'll keep Corey Boyd in. Now a 2-strike count for him. Lined to third base. I thought about putting in Eric Carter, but I think I'm going to do that now. Because Carter should have, like, better speed. Oh, his fielding, though. He's a left fielder and a center fielder, not a right. So never mind. I don't want to put Eric Carter in right. Janice Friedman leads off the 9th. Whoops, I forgot to put in Andy Beckwith. Can you get a 2-out save for us? Here he is. The lefty is in the game and gets strike 1. Looking for strike 2, and that is blasted into center. Wow, what a swing. So they get a 1-out double. And I'm hoping that we can keep Hack Liner from doing anything here. Come on, Beckwith. This is a big at-bat here, and it's going to get the 2nd out. Oh, no! No! I got too greedy. I tried tagging and throwing, and I was a half step there from reaching the base. That was ridiculously dumb. Wow. And now we get a double play ball. 1, and we win the game. But that was an interesting way to end things. 3-1. We do win once more. And we had 10 hits as a team, 3 ribbies, 1 walk. They had only 5 hits, but 1 homer, 1 strikeout. And Evan Newton had 4 solid, at-bats. Again, his ERA is 0, which is ridiculous. And Jonathan Starks played extremely well. Alright, if the Buzzards lose, we clinch the playoffs. And they pull off the 11th inning comeback. Their season isn't over yet. However, next episode, it could be. This is a huge game. If we win, we clinch the playoffs. If we lose, it gets a lot more interesting here in the Super Division. We are 11-3. 2 games to go this year. We play against the Buzzards and then the Moonstars next episode, so it won't be easy in either game. And we'll see if we make it back to the postseason, but it'll be extremely disappointing to not make it back in a season where you had an 8-game winning streak. So, that will do it for episode number 66. And let's go check out the league leaders. Is Andrew Ross back in first place? He is not. He's now hitting .411 behind Hammer Longballo. Alrighty guys, that will do it for today's episode. Please leave a like if you enjoyed, comment below your feedback, and subscribe. I will see you guys in the next episode as we try to clinch the playoffs. Have a great day.